Hello. Welcome. You're listening to The Amigos, the Exploding Heads radio show on, what is it, April the 7th? Yeah, April the 7th. Hope everyone's good. We are really excited to say that if you're watching on the webcam, hello, we are now in the new look Three Amigos shop, which has got a very nice new wooden counter, handcrafted by Dick. Very nice. He's just nodding his head. Lots of feng shui, yes. It sort of changed dynamics, so our setup is a bit different. But actually, it should be better for you to see us, I think. So that's good. And also,
got to stand up now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you can still sit down there. And then, obviously, we've got the wonderful Lee Patterson guys, Adam and Jack. They've just arrived, which is great. So this evening should be good. They're going to be playing some tunes. Not playing some tunes. They're going to be playing some tunes that they like. And we've got Zorgs coming down as well. And we start off with some good records. But firstly, Tim, you good? You just tucking in some sushi?
Just having some food, man, yeah. All good for here, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, good week?
It's been quiet.
No,
it's been nice. Nice Easter weekend. Spent it with my girlfriend. Pretty chilled. 8 loads of chocolate.
Good stuff.
8 loads of lamb.
Oh, good.
All the usual.
You guys, Andre and Dick, didn't eat any lamb, did you? Or any milk chocolate?
Didn't have any chocolate at all, I don't think.
No, there was chocolate.
I've been eating Easter eggs since they came out in the shop.
You're on the wrong side there.
Dick needs to get him in with the studio. But okay, good. And Andre and Dick, you guys good? Yeah, good week.
Do you want me to squeeze around there?
Yeah, squeeze.
Sorry, we're just.
Can you squeeze around that side? Yeah.
Mothman couldn't squeeze through it.
No, Mothman earlier was chatting about.
He's now a 38 waist.
Because he's going to be 25 soon. Is he really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
He had some trousers on the other day. I said, "Are they the 36-inch waist?" He said, "No, they're the 38."
Oh.
I was like, "What?"
It was like his
fat bastard.
It was like his because he's 25 in a couple of weeks. He said so. He's hoping to shed some pounds in his 25th year.
He's supposed to be shedding them all year, but he seems to be eating more.
I'm a bit like that though. I can
Since the chip shop's reopened, he's been up there every day.
Oh, big shout out to the chip shop. Where's the chip shop? Just up the
on
road.
The corner, yeah.
Sweet. Things slowly getting back to normal. But yeah, Andre and Dick, you guys good? You
no, that closed because it burnt down, not because of COVID.
Yeah, all good here.
Yeah. So you had a good week. You had some chocolates at Easter. Do much exciting?
We watched that movie.
Yeah, Tales of Bagnall Summer. Yeah.
Yeah,
very good.
Geoff Weinhardt was the guy that wrote the comic, I should say. Which
was it?
And I'm reading his other book now. Funny enough. So that's all exciting. Yeah, it's a good film.
I did a lot of cycling.
Film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Get any PBs?
Did this?
Yeah, it's very good.
Did quite a lot. It's quite a busy weekend.
Yeah. I mean, got any new stock in? Anything exciting? What's the lovely? I mean, this new. Oh God, I just broken another deck. Here we go. I'll pay you that later. This new setup allows us to see.
I know. I don't know what's coming new.
Anything
Sour
new?
Solution.
Yeah, some more Sour Solution decks.
No, we had sour last week.
Did we?
Yeah, maybe those no parking cushions.
Oh yeah, the no parking block cushions. They came in.
They're great.
Yeah.
Lakai.
They're very heavy, I think. Oh, the cushions aren't.
Yeah, something else that probably won't sell. But, you know.
So that's just like for the skateboarder. So for the skateboarder to have their home, it's like a multi cushion, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Good for the neck.
And you got the death.
Oh yeah, the jackets they came in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lakai shoes.
Lakai shoes look great as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're new. Ready for spring.
Exactly.
Spring colours.
Sharp for spring. Good.
All right, the weather is because it's just
it's
literally decided to turn into winter again.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, it's freezing, wasn't it today?
I had to put my winter coat back on.
So we it's cold. So we started the show with a couple of tunes a week. So we started off with a Cherry Glazer record, which was one of my choices. Cherry Glazer, LA band, released a couple of albums, I think on Lollipop Records, and the now we shall not mention Burger Records as well. Kind of early releases, all very good. You fan of them? Like those guys? Yeah, good. And then we played we played like an old punky tune.
Skids into the Valley.
Skids, yeah, that's what Andreas.
Mine, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. What about the Skids?
Good stuff.
Just good stuff.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
I don't know.
Maybe some dead, maybe some alive.
Yeah, I think by now,
In
maybe
the
some
middle.
are dead or they're dying.
And
we're all dying.
Yeah.
I mean, define dying. You can be dying from the day you're born.
This is pretty close to it, isn't it? This life, isn't it?
Yes, true.
And then we played another tunes of mine, actually, Black Tambourines, which were a band, or a Falmouth garage rock band, which aren't really together anymore, but good. Saw them live a couple of times. I think, you probably saw them a few times, did you, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did the sound for them at the Victoria in what was a wicked gig because it was like a homage to Pavement. So they basically they played their own set and they also played a set of Pavement songs. And one of the guitarists from Pavement was there and he came on stage and played some songs.
Wow.
It was
cool.
Wicked.
Yeah. So Black
Very,
Tambourines.
very good.
Yeah. Check out. I think. Was it Hardly Art or Art is Hard? There's 2 record labels.
Art is Hard.
Art is Hard, wasn't it? Yeah. They released a couple of albums. That's good. And then some of the bands in our band called Holiday Ghosts, which are a good band, but not a sort of garagey. And I think that was it. Was that all the tunes?
That was the 3 songs that we played.
Right. Well, should we line up some more tunes? What we got?
Yeah.
Next one is one of mine. I know nothing about them. They're called S Product. The song's called Suicide Beat. Came up on my Spotify. I think it's really cool. So that's as much as I know, I'm afraid.
Very Devo, isn't it?
Just what you need to know. kisses and kind. Like a lady, like a lady, like a lady, yeah. You may ask yourself why is I know, so why don't I? And you wonder, and you wonder, and you wonder. You will come through like a lady. No, I do like a lady. Like a lady. Do as you're told. Slowly, you're growing old. Like a lady, like a lady, like a lady. So you ask yourself how do I know that I live my life like a lady, like a lady, like a lady. You will come through like a lady. No, I do like a lady. You will come true one day. No, I do. It's one day. 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 It's one day.
Okay. Thank you. So that was a couple more wicked tunes. We've been chatting loads while these songs were playing. We're going to have loads of stuff to chat about when we finally do get Lee Patterson on.
Just play music and we'll just keep
Just
chatting.
keep chatting. Yeah, no, it's a good thing to do.
It's
Isn't
way
it?
more fun.
So that tune, so a couple of tunes there. We started off with that first band, had a more kind of electronic sound.
Yeah, S Products. It's called, that song's called Suicide Beat. Couldn't really find too much information, to be honest. I didn't look very hard, but
Doesn't matter, does it? Sounds good. And then what did we play after
this
that?
is really cool. Then we had Rocket from the Crypt.
Yeah, Walking with the Crypt, great record.
Yeah.
Absolutely killer record. So I was saying, Andrea, that was your choice, yeah?
Yeah.
I was saying I can remember them falling at the top of the pops, to which Andrea looked like she was almost sick in her mouth because she was like,
What, with
a band
Jimmy
that I
Savile?
liked, they were on top of the pops. But yeah, I can remember they
On a
all wore
commercial
like
program.
I seem to remember they were all wearing like silver bowling shirts or something
I
like
thought
that.
they were more like an American band that.
Yeah, they weren't
had
they weren't
no-
massive over here, I don't
Oh,
think.
okay.
But they've recorded a lot of stuff.
They were
haven't
quite
they?
well known for a not well known band here.
That's a good. They were quite well known for a not well known band.
Yeah.
As
I
opposed to
don't know
those
the
not well
real
known
words
bands.
that you
Yeah,
use for
no, I
that.
know. Yeah. So I've got as one of the 50 screen prints that I've got. I've got a really good Rocket from the Crypt one, and it's got like foil paint on it, so it's like a cat and like cats, evil looking cats and pumpkins. It was like a Halloween special, and it's got like
Oh, cool.
foil paint, which is quite unusual. But when I do the exhibition after lockdown, you'll be able to see it.
Oh yeah.
But that's
the
one of my
exhibition.
favourite screen printed posters, Rocket from the Crypt.
That's cool.
And then we played
Pompoko.
yeah, Pompoko.
Yeah,
and
they're
the
like-
Scandi band.
Norwegian band that I've just come across. I just really like them. She's got a really interesting voice. It's kind of almost like bubblegum poppy, her sort of voice, but then obviously the heavy, grungy guitar sound underneath. It's quite an interesting combo.
Yeah, and it sort of reminded me, as I was saying, there's another band, I'll pick a tune next week, a band called Envelopes, which is like a Swedish band, which were really good. And there was, again, I just looked at the album, it seems like it was yesterday, but it came out in 2007. A long time ago, isn't it?
2007.
2007, man. I know.
Yeah, that's
it's a long time
quite
ago.
yesterday, is it?
It's not quite yesterday. But obviously it's Two Amigos Radio. Got Lee Patterson in later. I want to say actually big thank you to everyone who donated to the haircut. I had a lot of people, admiring my hair over the weekend, admiring Dick's handiwork.
Yeah.
My better half, she goes,
I actually had a few bookings come in. From
did you?
that.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, set it up like the barbershop is all on YouTube and everyone's watching it. Yeah. Have you cut any more hair yet?
No, I was too busy.
Yeah, so that's good. That was good. So everyone was massive thanks to them. We raised 575 quid,
That's
Blimey.
good.
which is amazing, right? So
That's
really
awesome.
good.
it's gone to a good cause. We were going to shave the rest of it off tonight, but Dick's still got the clippers. So
Yeah,
I've sort of
sorry.
got this funny mop top. But it's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
I
It's all
think the
good.
hair's looking great.
You like the good. You say keep it.
I think so.
You're saying. Well, I'm just getting cold. My ears are cold now. Do you know what I mean?
When-
I
when
love
have you
hair.
gone?
So I should have saved it. Yeah, I could get earwarmers. Do you know what? I had a weird conversation with someone today. Well, I know who gave their job up to set up their own ear muff company.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
It's quite specific.
But like I know, I was like, you know, when people that give up, they're like, oh yeah.
How much time
know.
and thought did they put into that
I don't
before?
know. They quit their career to set up an ear muff company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair
Anyway,
play.
I digress. But yeah, thanks to everyone who donated. That was really, really kind of you. So that's fantastic. And then just some other bits and bobs as well. We've got a couple of guests. We've got the next couple of weeks all booked up, which is really exciting. So next week we've got Emily Badescu, I think that's how you pronounce your name. She's made a really good film about a theatre company. Gonna laugh at my description. Theatre company touring with their own production of Alien the movie. And it's got loads of big reviews at like South by Southwest this year. She's like that. So she's coming there. She's a skater as well. She's coming down next week. Then we've got your mate after that, haven't we? Is it Waco?
Oh yeah, Jack
Jack.
from Waco. Yeah.
Jack from Waco's coming down,
Yeah, he's coming down.
which is also really good. And then to be confirmed, we've also got Matthew Dooley. He's going to come down very soon. He's got to tie some dates up. But he's wrote a couple of graphic novels, which has done pretty well. So he's in a book called Flake, which is about basically like two ice cream vendors in the north of England in ice cream vans, sort
At
of
war.
battling each other. Yeah, it's good. It's a good
big,
book.
yeah.
Yeah, it won like the Guardian like comic book of the year last year. So that's all exciting. So lots.
That's good.
Yeah. So funny enough, it's similar to the guy who wrote that book film we were talking about earlier, Tales of Bagnall Summer. It's very English,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's really good. I'll bring it down so you could read it. Have a read of
Yeah.
it.
Peter Kay used to do a sketch
Yes, right.
with a ice cream man.
Did he? Was that? I don't remember
It
that.
was
one.
really good. Yeah.
I remember
I can't
the.
remember what, it was part of like what show it was. He had a show where it was more of like a character-based sketch show, but with like lots of different characters, and he
Not
had.
Phoenix Nights.
Was
No,
that-
it
did
was
that Phoenix
before
Night come out
before
of that?
Phoenix Nights. Phoenix Nights came out of that
Yeah.
because the bouncers were an idea that came from the show that he did before, and it's just really it's really good. It reminds me a bit of that.
Yeah, it is. That book is very Phoenix Nights. I remember Sammy the Snake. Do you remember the Sammy the Snake
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah,
Percy
yeah.
Castle. Sammy the Snake.
I only watched a few of them.
Like,
I didn't
Phoenix
watch
do you
them
remember he
all.
did the
So
face
good.
painting and they were stenciling
Yeah,
with spray
yeah,
paint? Anyway,
I just liked him in the John Smith's advert.
what was he in
Habit.
there?
Yeah, he did
Oh
a
yeah, he
series,
just
didn't
kicked the
he?
ball.
Kicked the football
Oh,
over. Yeah.
He's
That
a
was
diver. He was one's where he's a diver as well. That was a good one. Like a off the high board diver. And he just does a cannonball.
Oh, yes.
yeah. I forgot about that one.
Mate, you remember adverts? Remember when you
Yeah.
used to watch adverts?
Yeah.
Like, no one does. When I first moved to London, I actually lived with a guy, he was a few years older than me, and he was like an ad creative, and he created, do you remember Belly's Gonna Get You? The Reebok ad, where
Yeah.
Belly's Gonna Get You, and as a jogger, yeah, he did
Yeah,
that, that was his
nice.
idea. And he also did the Sprite, do you remember the one, and it was a little creature?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was him as well.
Not too long ago, I watched 20 minutes on YouTube of 90s tango adverts.
I mean,
They're so good. Like from the very early ones, yeah. where
yeah,
it's
well, they had
like-
to ban it.
with the Geordie commentator who's like the football style commentator, and then they went into the kind of really weird realm of like the hit of the whole fruit ones. There was
Well,
like they
had to
filling
change
like
it,
an
didn't they, the
airbed
tango
with.
thing, because it was
They had to
violent.
change the one where they were getting slapped
Was
because
that?
kids were going into
Wasn't it that?
school and like,
Yeah.
That's it.
shouting you've been tangoed and slapping people.
Yeah,
on the
apparently, like, if you get here, it's like damages for the
Yeah,
sake
yeah.
of the video, just like below your ears. It can do some
And that
serious
was
damage.
before the world
Get
went
tinnitus.
mad.
But I can remember because I was like in secondary school. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And people would come up to you and they just smack you in the face.
Yeah.
Like, you be tangoed, and you'd be like that. Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, there's some quality adverts.
That
there.
is good. That is good
Yeah.
lockdown advice. Like, does anyone say the '90s tango adverts on YouTube?
Yeah, I was very happy to discover that there's like a 20 minute edit of just like montage of just back to back.
Wasn't there one with like he looked a bit like Death? He had like a bald head, and he would sort of come up and rub his hand in your face. Is that another one?
Yeah.
Like a sort of
Yeah,
a willy hand kind of, willy hand.
Yeah.
What's that from? Is that from Mallrats? Willy hands? I don't know. But is it? Must have been a Cornish thing, mate. Well, I was down in Cornwall with Willy hands all the time. If it's not tango, it's Willy hands. Anyway, okay. Well, we should probably play some tunes, yeah? This new setup, Tim's sort of like the master now. So what are you playing next then, Tim? You got the power.
Joe Walsh.
Oh, yeah, Joe Walsh. Yeah. Who's that?
That's me.
That's you, yeah, cool.
Cool. Life of Illusion.
simplement rester. Un mot, un simple mot, rester. Cette cigarette que tu fumes, rester. Quel effet elle te fait? Cette danse que tu ébauches, rester. tu es gauche, restez toujours, elle me plaît. Quand tu ris, restez, on rit aussi. J'ai rêvé que tu étais au paradis. J'ai rêvé que tu étais au paradis. Resti. Et on y était aussi. Un mot, un simple mot, resti. Un mot, un simple mot, resti. Un mot, un simple mot, resti. Un mot, un simple mot, resti.
So a lot of love for that record, Tim. So that was another one of your
Yeah,
choices.
it's really good, isn't it?
So who was that?
So she goes by the name Le Volume Curve is my attempt at French pronunciation of it, which I think it means the volume curve by looking at Wikipedia. So it's French-born, London-based singer-songwriter called Charlotte Marioneur. So that was from an EP or an album from 2015, but it looks like she did something last year. So yeah, definitely one to watch.
Cool. And what was the tune we played before that?
The one before that was Joe Walsh, A Life of Illusion.
And whose choice was that?
Mine.
Who's Joe Walsh?
Yeah.
I don't know who Joe Walsh is.
Well, you don't know? Oh, he was in
Who's
the
Joe
Eagles.
Walsh?
Well, you know, you can't know everything. Yeah, like who is Joe Walsh?
Yeah, well, he was in the
He's
Eagles.
a
You know the
comedian.
band The
Oh,
Eagles?
okay, he was in the Eagles. Yeah, I know the Eagles.
But his solo stuff is, like we were saying, is much better.
Way better. Yeah, I didn't really. I suppose I just probably didn't listen to the Eagles because I thought I was too cool
thought
for the
they were
Eagles.
shit.
Maybe.
I think some of
I
their
thought they were
stuff is
shit, yeah.
quite, cheesy,
Positive,
but
nice,
good.
Yeah. What else
Yeah.
tunes did the Eagles do?
I like 70s rock.
Oh yeah,
you
what
know?
are the tunes of the
Hotel
Eagles
California,
do?
is
Oh,
that
Hotel
one,
California.
right?
Yeah, it's a big
No,
one.
that's shit.
That's the,
It's like a sound engineer's favourite tune. There's a certain age of sound. Do you know the older ones? And they would sort of play something like Hotel California for the sound check.
Yeah,
It'd
yeah,
be on.
Life in the
sort of-
fast lane, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Take It Easy.
Take it easy.
Oh, that's your
That's my
favorite.
favourite Eagles song.
Take it easy. Yeah.
Well, that's the only one I like.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the others.
No, but the sound engineers. You remember those old sound engineers? They sort of wear like shorts and they'd have like they would have had their mobile phone clipped to their belt.
Yeah.
Steel toe
And
cap.
a load of
Yeah,
keys.
yeah,
Yeah, and football socks.
Yeah.
looking very
the look.
miserable.
Maybe a waistcoat if they're
Leather
a leather one
waistcoat, maybe.
and, and their belly sticking out. Do you know what I mean? Are they
That's-
still around?
That's why I'm getting.
They're a dying breed.
With a leather waistcoat, man. Yeah.
I've got a photo of my
I've got a photo, yeah, I'll get it out.
But do you wear it? You know, you're wearing it. You
No.
look sharp. It's cool if you want to. I'm not. You know.
Not
I mean,
often, no.
like,
Hang on, I'll show you.
I have to
That's
show
why-
it, put it up to the screen.
That's why I was getting out of lifestyle now, because that's
You do want to go down that route.
yeah, it's
You
a
just saw it.
slippery, it's a slippery slope,
It's
isn't
a good
it?
look, and often a ponytail as well. Along, I mean, you know, I can talk. Well, previously, and then okay, cool. So, people, if anyone wants any questions, to head over to Ask Lee Patterson. They're going to be coming on in about 20 odd minutes, I guess. We're sort of itching to get them on. We've also got Zwargies coming down this week, which
Oh,
is exciting.
finally.
Excellent.
He wanted to see. He had listened to. So when Rat Run were down before Christmas, he took home the cassette, like the cassette with you guys on it, and because he told me he's sending it back. He's sending it back to his planet because they're doing research.
They're having a
on
disco.
Earthlings.
He's a bit like
So
he's like the Borat of the.
Yeah. I think it might have misled them a bit. He said it misled them a bit because he sent that back, and then his planet from Xenu, it's called. They thought that was like the technology of Earth. They're like, God, these humans are shit. Like they're still listening to cassettes.
Not right.
But then somebody introduced him to an MP3, and that sort of you realise the thing. But yeah, so he's a big fan. So he's coming down to see you, so that's really good. And also, Tim, we've got your is it Panama this week?
Oh
Your musical explorations.
Panama. God,
Yeah, kept you busy.
that was It's
You
been
did-
the hardest. It's been the hardest so far, but I managed to find quite a cool band to
Great.
give
You
you a bit
managed
of
that
info on.
during your Tango YouTube ad YouTube hole, which actually sent us down. We started looking down the holes while the tunes were playing, so that's good. But if anybody wants to give any shout outs or ask any questions to Adam and Jack, they'll definitely be taking that. And then just a couple of shout outs as well. I just no shout outs actually. You got any shout outs? I'm just
No.
waffling there. It's playing
I don't think so.
Hi, Mum.
Yeah. Hi, Mum. Yeah. Oh, let's put some more tunes on them. Yeah. Let's get going.
Could have done with a bit more water, but okay. Just Fatberg. Talk about
Oh
Fatberg.
yeah, Fatberg. Yeah, this is a killer tune, man. I picked this. Which one was it?
Red Pony.
Oh yeah, Red Pony. Good tune. Love this one.
hear an old train rolling down the line. Then I hurry straight home and pack. And if I didn't go, I believe I'd blow my stack. I love you, baby. You gotta understand. When the Lord made me, He made a rambling man.
Rambling man, rambling man, rambling man, rambling man.
Some folks might say I'm no good, that I wouldn't settle down if I could. But when that open road starts a-calling me, as something o'er the hill I gotta see. Sometimes it's hard, you gotta understand. When the Lord made me, He made a rambling man.
Rambling man, rambling man, rambling man, rambling man.
Let me travel this land from mountain to sea, 'cause that's the life I believe He meant for me. And when I'm gone and at my grave you stand, just say God's call home a rambling man.
Rambling man, rambling man, rambling man, rambling man, rambling man.
Am I insincere or just plain weird? I have the fear that it's not quite clear. I carry on, but the nights are long. I still carry on. I carry on. But then I met this girl, the coolest in the world. Now I'm in this world to win this girl. And when she comes along, I start the tumors in my head, they pop. There's no more anger left to see, but I gotta make sure that I breathe. I feel sincere. She makes me feel sincere. Can you tell me a dream I had last night? I knew I was nude, but I lost my sight. The dream felt good, 'cause I still could feel. So who are you to tell me it wasn't real? And when she comes along, I stop the tumors in my head, they pop. There's no more anger left to see, but I gotta make sure that I'm free. And when she comes along, I stop the tumors in my head, they pop. There's no more anger left to see, but I gotta make sure that I'm free. I feel sincere. She
Lovely stuff, man. So some absolute killer records there. So that was Friggs. Great band.
Yeah, really great.
Yeah.
From Toronto. I was just saying, I saw them play the Old Blue last, I guess, probably a couple of years ago now. It was actually after the release of this album. Just really good live. She's got such a good stage presence, really cool voice. Just, yeah, really good band.
Cool. And then before that, I was a tune of mine, the Zoltars, which are a wicked band. I think they're from like Texas. They're they're not like a huge band, but they've released a couple of albums on some like smaller labels, and that was a tune called Sincere, and that's off their second or third album, I think, which is just called self-titled, the Zoltars. But it's a really good album. I don't know, you just heard that record earlier in the week, and I thought, oh man, I love this band. So that's what I played. That was good. And then after that, it was
Ronnie Hawkins before that.
Ronnie Hawkins, man. That was Andrea, your
Yeah,
choice?
I was listening to some old compilations and that came up, and
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'll add it to the
And
show.
who was Ronnie Hawkins? Just Ronnie Hawkins.
Well, just rockabilly. Like
Stephen
proper
Hawkins.
rockabilly.
No
That's the
relation.
name, brother. Yeah, he was the one that he wasn't so bright. He just got into music, not astrophysics or whatever. Is it astrophysics that he does?
Sure.
So a bit above my science. Yeah,
Big
science.
Bang and all that.
And then will you play anything else?
X, no?
Oh, was
X.
X part of that? Oh,
X,
and
yeah.
Fatberg as well.
Oh, and Fatberg, yeah, man. So
There's a
obviously,
little run there.
yeah, that Fatberg tune,
boys.
absolutely killer. You should come in, just stand close to.
Oh, yeah.
Anything you want to say about Fatberg? Obviously, fellow Rat Run Records friends.
Love Fatberg, love all of them. Amazing bloke.
Got to get close with me, close in.
Close
Okay,
enough.
yeah, okay, go, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quality. Love Fatberg.
quality. Yeah,
Oh,
good guys. You played with them?
Yeah, loads of times.
Loads of
Played
times.
Fatberg a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that show 180 The Strand with them.
I saw that. I saw that. I think that was like a same week or like during Exploding Heads, and it was like
It was just before the first lockdown. And
yeah,
it was
I could see it was going mental. That
yeah,
week,
so like the company I work for, we do a lot of work at the Strand. It's like this sort of like, I don't know, it's weird, like post-apocalyptic kind of like weird sort of brutalist building
yeah.
in the basement. We just sort of took all of the site lights and stuff from the exhibition, found a massive smoke machine, and just like had a mad party. It was
Great. Yeah, I remember seeing video clips of it. that was
Fatberg
going
played with
off.
us. It was
Yeah.
great. It was
So you say 118 The Strand?
180 The Strand.
Oh, 180 The Strand. Okay, because we're at 118 Camden Road. Right here. And Dixon stands up with some chips. This is very exciting. We are coming out of lockdown, everyone. Chip shop's open. People are in the shop.
wow.
Chip shop burnt down. I know. Yeah.
Shut for the lockdown.
It's funny because it's often the deep fat chip fryer that houses used to burn down too, wasn't it? So I guess if you've got a chip shop,
Yeah.
Well, I think
That's
it was
really high.
Sean's job because they were pretty quiet, and then
Yeah.
it went down. Weirdly enough.
let's hope it all sorted out.
A
and then
shop-
no one's
a shop-
listening.
laundering.
Shop over the road from me on Hackney Road. But it was actually last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Over the road from your
Forgot to
house.
say,
Yeah.
yeah. When I got home,
stuff, yeah.
when I got home and I was going back to mine, the whole of Hackney Road was blocked off. And as I got down, literally like just over the road from mine, it's a shop that I haven't seen open since God knows when. I've no idea what they even sold in there, but the whole thing was like,
Explosives.
the whole thing was on fire. There was about 6 or 7 fire engines. I mean, they were there banging around till about 2 in the morning. It was so annoying, but.
Oh mate. Okay.
So, but me and my housemate were also like, I'd be very surprised if that wasn't some sort of insurance job, because
a lot of fires have gone up.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like I said, they've been closed for probably about a year and a half now.
Gosh.
Like, no, yeah.
Yeah. Speculation can get people into trouble. Anyway.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, exactly. Conspiracy theories. Anyway, yeah, but Fatberg, really great band, really good album. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, too right.
Definitely. Maybe one day we'll see him again. Maybe we'll get him down.
Yeah.
So, I think we should probably play a few more tunes. I've got to go out and get some food in a bit. Have you? Oh, okay, great. Yeah.
Got to eat
some more food.
Jack's got to go around the back and eat the
I've
food.
got to go out the back and eat the food in a bit. But we've also got to get Tim's. Got to come back with some Panama. Some research into
It's
the
not every day
Panama.
you hear that, is
scene.
it?
And then, I guess, guys,
I'll explain to you guys during the next tune, just so you know.
we need to also get Lee Patterson in the new hot seats, I suppose, and work out this new
The hot
new
stands.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
hot stands. But it isn't so hot because it is a bit chilly, isn't
It
it?
is true.
Cool, wicked. So what tunes are we lined up?
So I'm going to play one of mine. It's a band called Tense Men, who I don't believe.
I've heard of Tense.
Yeah, they're from a few years ago, London-based. They're on. I'm not going to be able to remember the name of the record label. Faux Discs.
Oh, Faux Disc.
They're one of the bands that Faux Discs put out. It's really cool. I mean, yeah, the name of the song is.
You should write all the information down in your hand like I've done. So
Oh yeah.
I don't forget things.
I hope I ask you the right questions then.
The old-fashioned way.
What's 4 times 4?
Just some things I might forget.
Capital of Australia.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's right.
Name.
What's my name?
Yeah.
What's his name? I'm Jack Keys.
That is handy. I remember funny enough, I remember my first
Very
job,
handy.
my first proper job, and I was like being shown around for who was my boss, and he was like telling me this stuff, and I started writing. To remember, I started writing it on my hand. He was like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Do write stuff on your hand." I was like, "Oh yeah." No, just corporate slang, you know.
Cool. Well, yeah. On that note.
showboat Sonny boy, backed only by accordion. 3 rows of pale brunettes protect him from the crowd, and the curtain is a patchwork of imitation vermilion, and a red bulb hangs over the throne that has been found. This is a scene on Main Street when John 50 comes to town. Yes, this is a scene on Main Street when John 50 comes to town. Crowds of every age, creed, and gender are abound. Senor Kish sings skits detailing each attendee's sins. The first-time anteaters lose themselves in the wings. With vigor they scratch red spots, overwhelmed by their king. In all the world, there's no escape from this infernal din. In all the world, there's no escape from this infernal din. The children of Bethlehem, from all boys and girls, come listen to these, my eternal words. Judge not who you see by whatever they may say, but by their round eyes, lips, ears, and curves. A man is his country, your country is you. All bad is forewarned, all good will come true. These words are heard on Main Street when John 50 comes to town. Yes, these are the words of Main Street when John 50 comes to town. The garbling non-song whips strong into frenzy, and the echoes of his crooning now cease to be heard. No longer pale brunettes are broken in two and thrown to the snouts of the antidote crew. John 50 is intolerant, his soapbox usurped, his bone robe adorns the tree stumps of the earth. No half of an army will last long before he breeds men who yearn for their own bloody glory. That was a scene on Main Street when John 50 came to town. Yes, that was a scene on Main Street when John 50 came to town.
Yeah, it's quality.
Hello, welcome back. Jack's just popped outside to take a phone call. Must be important, he's been gone a little while, but while he's there, we'll just give you a bit of info of some of the songs we've just been playing there. So yeah, we had Tense Men, which is the band we were talking about on Faux Discs, which unfortunately no longer. Oh,
What's that?
bit of banging outside.
God.
Oh,
It's Walk.
That's like banging with a spaceship now.
there he is.
Oh, here he is.
Mark
Yeah,
Mark.
come in. We heard ya. You don't need to knock quite so hard.
Yeah.
Nah, it's empty, mate.
Oh, you shouldn't be.
No,
you
no,
should be
you gotta
drinking that,
drive.
Zorg.
Wrong hole.
Thought you couldn't consume human products.
All right,
Oh, Zorg, we got you a little gift, Zorg.
You'll be arm wrestling in a minute before you know it.
Too tired.
Do you know these guys? Lee Patterson. You like them, didn't you? You've heard about them.
Part of the Rat Run family. You've met them as well, haven't you?
Go on.
So we got
So-
you a
We
gift.
got your gift,
We
man.
got your gift,
Nice to
Zorg.
see you,
So I'll
Zorg.
present you with a... Yeah, it's been
Yeah, these are for you.
Some
Yeah.
new
Some
gloves.
yeah.
lovely gloves. Look,
I think they're driving gloves for when you're in your spaceship.
spaceship driving gloves. Yeah.
Look, they're proper merch as well, like proper band merch.
One of a kind.
Good luck, mate. I didn't realise how big your hands were.
You might have to make them fingerless to get them
I
on.
have to cut your claws.
Yeah. When the yeah. When the nail salon opens over the road, you can go in there as well. So what's been going on then? Where were you last week? Hang on, social distancing. Have you got COVID up there?
No COVID. COVID free in this country.
Oh, that's right. Get
planet.
closer then.
This country.
Whisper in my ear. Ah, that's where you were. There was a threat to Earth last week. That's why you didn't come. Yeah. Oh man, on the way home as well.
I was snowing the other day. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
It's either that or it's a space attack.
Yeah.
Snowing or a space battle. It's one of the two.
Laser bit. That's like Star Wars. Bloody hell! You were living that dream, like you were Luke Skywalker.
No, he said. No, it's a bit of a
Always thought
cliche.
Zorg
But
was
you
a
sorted it.
pacifist, but apparently not.
Thanks for that, Zorg. We were wondering where you were, but you saved us. Did us a right good deed there. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. They're in the band. Yeah.
Your favourite band, yeah.
Your favourite band, yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned them.
You got the cassette, haven't you? You said that the other
Yeah,
day.
you took the cassette before, didn't you? That Rob dropped down, broke it. You haven't got a cassette player in the car.
He fed
In
it.
the
He fed it to a
spaceship.
spaceship.
Yeah.
He's eating it. Nah, it drives better. Yeah, of
Yeah, it's
course it
good
does.
driving
Yeah.
music, isn't it? So how'd you get on over Easter then? First Easter, wasn't it?
Do you understand Easter?
You know what it's all about?
Rabbits and eggs.
Yeah, chocolate and that. No, it's nothing
He's
to
eating
do
too
with the
much.
crucifix.
He's eating too
No.
much. No, that means he's eating too much.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
fat. Yeah.
Oh, they never. Oh, no. You're too heavy to nail to the cross. It hurt your hands hanging there with that. But you ate plenty of chocolate, did you? Yeah, good man.
I like your jeans, though.
Naughty jeans.
Lovely jeans, mate. Yeah, good jeans. You're really fitting in.
He's a simile.
I like your colour as well. It's a nice cut. That's similar to the t-shirt colour, isn't it?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a few left.
Oh, the Zorg tees. Yeah, you'll have to check these out, guys. They're,
We were hoping that they'd sell, but the weather got cold again.
Quality.
Now,
you need to model them.
Yeah, you need to do a bit of
get on,
modelling one
really,
week
yeah.
for us.
getting on, mate.
You up for that? That's not really modelling, is it? But
Gorgeous.
it's close enough. It'll do.
You gotta go. You wanted me to play you a song?
Yeah? Is that what you're saying? I don't want it. I've got one, thanks.
I didn't know you were bilingual.
Don't forget you have a glove.
Yeah, don't forget the other glove.
Yeah, hold on,
I'm
mate.
there
Wait,
for you.
fucking hell.
But I think you didn't you pick a song as well? You wanted to, have you worked out a little dance routine? Have you got involved? Have you seen the TikTok dancing, the shuffle they're doing? Have you done that yet?
Don't act
Jack's-
like you don't know.
Jack,
Don't act like
Jack
you don't
hasn't
know,
set
mate.
you up
No
a
one's too
TikTok.
cool for
Looking at me
TikTok,
like
for
I'm
God's
mad.
sake.
How has Jack not set you up a TikTok? Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
you need a TikTok, and there's these people doing these little shuffles. So I want to see
You need to get on
next
that,
week.
George.
Maybe
all
maybe
shuffle.
pick a song so you can do a little shuffle for us. Something like that. It's called.
Was
Yeah,
Warg's-
TikTok.
TikTok.
Swog's song this week is by a band called Hot Babes. I don't know where that's come from. Is that something
Yeah,
you've
where'd you
been,
get that from?
been investigating?
You're looking forward to the warm weather. Hot babes, cool surf. Yeah? You had a disco at the weekend, did a bit of mixing. Found it by mistake.
Definitely wasn't Googling
Yeah.
Hot Babes of Earth.
Yeah, that's what makes you wonder, doesn't it, where it comes from. Got the internet and, yeah. Pornhub, hot babes, and that's what came up.
Oh, naughty.
We know your sort. Now you're getting accustomed to the earth. Yeah, I
You're all
think-
thumbs, aren't you, Zorg?
It's just painful to watch, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, well, let's play your tune on and then...
Yeah, we'll get your tune on. Do a little bit of dancing.
Hot babes, cool sir. 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 Sir, 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 sir. Let's sir, sir, sir. Go surfing. I see you hanging around and calling you looking down. Got nothing to do tonight. Come hang with us, it'll be alright. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 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 Let's go surfing. Hot babes, cool sir. Hot babes, cool sir. Hot babes, cool sir. Hot babes, cool sir. Shut the roof off, really don't give a shit how it's done. You bring back, maybe you are tuned into the fight of the sun. I'm a ragdoll, crazy looking stupid as I chew this gum. I'm face down, waiting while I let the smoke fill my lungs. Stuck in a hole, no chance of getting out, I know. Stress is gonna eat its soul. Oh my God, am I gonna choke? Ghost ride whipping, I can show you where I'm from. East Bay tripping while I'm sucking on a chicken bone. Stuck in a hole. Stuck in a hole. Stuck in a hole. Stuck in a Back up, wave it
Okay, lovely stuff. So we are we now listening to Exploding Head Sessions with Three Amigos with Lee Patterson for the official
Looks like it.
Spotify sponsored issue. So hello, Lee Patterson. I hope you're good. Thanks for coming down.
Very well.
You guys good?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, brilliant. And what we normally do is, now I know I just had to go out and get some stuff. Dick got me some chips, which is really nice. They're a bit salty, so I need to get a drink.
You all saw it now.
But
You
oh
did- you
man,
miss all.
again.
He was lovely. We got him some gloves.
He misses you.
Yeah, I miss him too, mate. Yeah, I miss him. Yeah, so you got him some gloves.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got big hands. Did they?
They sort of went in, a bit
Well,
floppy.
I don't think he quite understood the concept of gloves, but you know.
No, he'll probably send that back to his country. A bit of research.
No, I mean, what with the tape that Rob sent, they're going to think. I don't know what they're going to think.
Yeah, I know, because I know that was one of the first
Big
things he ever
red
sent
leather
back.
gloves
yeah.
and a
The EP's called Strong Language and Sex. Now we've got them big red rubber bondage gloves.
Right, yeah. Yeah, no, I know. It's going to set... I mean, like, I know if you watch on his... I did
That caught
see...
you by surprise, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, can we just start again? No. On his Instagram page, there is a funny video where he gets a phone call from his boss, and his boss is like, stop hanging around with skateboarding degenerates and do some bloody research.
I'm
That's all.
fine with degenerates, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't skateboard at all.
Degenerate.
Degenerate.
It's
I'm totally
anyway.
fine with that.
Yeah, but you guys good, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
All
Well,
good.
look, we're a little bit sort of, as always, you know, Tim, I think before we go into some tunes, Tim every week does a brilliant
Hi,
bit
Tim.
of research into...
Hi, Tim.
yeah.
Hi, Tim.
Do you know Tim?
Yeah.
Yes. Tim, yeah.
We go back a long way.
Oh, yeah, and you guys got a few things coming up, aren't you? Hanging out together?
We got a
We
show.
are
We got a
hanging
show
out
with
together.
Tim.
We do have a show coming up. in
Yeah.
We
July.
have a date as
Have a
well.
date.
A date and a show.
Yeah.
We're going on a
A date and a show.
Oh, it's an interpretation,
date.
isn't it? You know, some says a date, some just say meet up.
July
you know.
15th, I think it is. Isn't it?
July the 15th, Thursday, July the 15th at Folklore, Hackney Roads. It's going to be our single launch, and these awesome gentlemen are going to be joining us for the evening. So.
Maybe that's
Can't
it.
wait.
mate.
It's going to be fucking banging.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
Great
man.
venue
It's
as
going to
well.
be really great. It'll be indoors, yeah.
Folklore
Indoors, mate.
But we're
Back
trying
to reality.
Oh, it's Swog will be coming there. Swog will be coming there.
Swog will be there.
I
He'll be
can't
first
wait.
on a ticket.
Yeah.
Swog's going to present the video,
Oh, yeah.
which will get played
Compare.
before.
It's all compare.
So yeah, no, it's going to be
You have to
wicked.
get Dick to translate.
I'll try.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Yeah, you just sound like you're doing a good job. Cool. Yeah. So, so Tim, so every week, so you get part of this as well. So, Jared, who was here last week, he picked a couple of countries for Tim to research music from. We put it to the vote on Instagram.
It was Panama and it was Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the people voted.
Panama
You
won
put us
out.
on the spot here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You've
haven't
got a
thought
bit of
about
time-
it.
No,
Yeah.
you can think about it throughout the show. And then
Okay.
if you
I
think
was going
of
to
one
say, because if you
country-
ask me to think of a
Okay.
country, I'll forget every single country
Yeah.
in the world right now.
England.
I'll be like, I
The
can't
only
think of a
that
country.
matters.
London. Oh, fuck. No.
No, so you can then we'll do it right at the end. You can choose which
Alright.
Alright.
one
That
each.
sounds good.
And we'll
I'll just stay
There's a
silent
lot
for
of
now. I'm
countries
trying to
out
think of a
there,
country.
so you know you may not get one.
I know, well, that's the pressure.
Yeah, it is the pressure, isn't it? Yeah.
So anyway, so Tim says Panama. Yeah. So what have you got for us?
So yeah, this is a hard one. Like, because sometimes you just kind of go on Google and I search for like underground punk scene or like just, and you'll get a few articles and Vice will have done something but yeah, not much out there in terms of like general info about
Just the canal.
specific scenes.
Yeah. Topical.
Very topical. But I did manage to do a bit of digging. I found quite a cool band. They're called. You'll probably tell me off this terrible pronunciation, but Nunca Estado. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, what are you looking at me for?
She's zoned out already.
That's a yes.
Forward
That's a
already.
massive
Yeah.
yes.
Tim
Terrible
section.
Spanish.
You nailed it, Tim.
Nunca es tarde.
Nunca es tarde. It's
Nunca es
Yeah, you
tarde.
nailed it, Tim. Smash it.
Never too late. Exactly.
Okay, there you go.
So that's what the band are called, and they're basically part of what they call the hardcore youth crew de Panama.
My gangsters.
So they started in 2010. Basically, just the idea of wanting to be a straight edge hardcore punk band. They wanted to change the straight edge image and ideologies of the 80s. Try and replace it with a more kind of positive outlook just on life and like healthy living and that sort of thing. So when they started, the majority of bands around them, interestingly enough, in Panama, most of the bands were playing metalcore and deathcore. But they just basically wanted to do something a lot more raw, fast, aggressive, bit more straight to the point. So, as a lot of bands do, recorded some pretty shitty, like, rough demos, admitting they had absolutely no idea what they were doing, just basically grabbed whatever guitars, whatever amps, went into a practice studio, just what we're all used to, but, kind of fun to think of some dudes in Panama doing that. But determined to start playing, they put on loads of shows within Panama, started to build a bit of a reputation, released a debut album in 2016, which is called Retomar, which translates as Return. That's correct.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Sounds
Yep.
about right.
Yeah, Google says yes. Google says yes.
Retomar.
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 Can I see
Retima.
Retomar.
Something in the eye,
Retomar.
Retina. Translates as in your eye.
According to Google Translate, it means return.
Yeah.
What's return in Spanish?
Volver.
So not that then.
Retomar. That's like take over.
There you go. Take
Wicked.
over.
Take over.
Yeah,
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 yeah, sounds
take
good.
over,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should
Same
have
thing.
consulted first.
Yeah.
I think, on this.
Trust it.
So basically, in the build up to the album, the straight edge scene saw quite a lot of people leave the scene, and there was actually quite a lot of animosity between people that stayed in it and people that left.
Losers.
A lot of the themes in the album are about basically like moving forwards, keeping dreams alive. Many of the lyrics are inspired by positivity that comes from a straight edge, drug-free life. Lots to do with like veganism and like life choices and that kind of thing. So upon releasing the album, they toured a lot within Panama, spread out to the more Central American countries such as Costa Rica, and then did end up heading further south to places like Colombia, Chile. And then in 2019
Big
they
up to.
released a follow-up album, and I'm going to check with you before I say what I think it means. So the album's called Esclavo, which means slave.
Yeah.
Slave.
Snails.
Clavo is nail.
Not snails, no.
Escargot.
Slave.
Sounds like the French pronunciation.
Yeah, l'escargot.
Yeah.
Just messing.
So that is correct.
Amazing.
So it means slave.
I'd just like to say it's amazing that you remembered all of that and didn't have to consult any social media
Yep, yeah.
or
off the top of my
Wikipedia.
head.
It's all off the top of your head. It's
Yeah.
incredible. It's like
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a
That's why he got the job. As
Such a
Bloody
random
clever,
He's
countries.
so clever.
So the album is a bit
An
more. Well, it seems to be a
encyclopedia.
bit more politically charged. They sing songs about not accepting xenophobia, being controlled and exploited by the state, communism, capitalism,
Wow.
and all the like. So the song I'm going to play for you guys is the opening track and the title of their latest album, Esclavo. It's just a belter of a hardcore track, and yeah, so there is a pretty healthy hardcore punk scene,
Healthy and vegan.
and well, healthy in
Oh,
many. The scene is healthy.
This
the
is a vegan hardcore track
The people in the scene are healthy.
coming to you from Panama.
They don't do drugs. They don't eat meat.
So straight edge, I guess old-fashioned straight edge was you could eat meat.
Not like an actual straight edge that you use to like
yeah.
Yeah.
you know
couldn't
like
drink, you
make
couldn't
something
smoke, you couldn't
yeah,
drink, play drugs,
But
but you
I
could eat
think-
meat.
a long
Not
piece of
have
metal.
casual sex.
Yeah, was it casual sex as well?
Yes.
And
Great
it,
band.
and it was quite.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
know.
not such a positive.
No, I know,
mindset.
no,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
The 80s straight edge scene. It was very
Yeah, no,
kind of like.
I think Earth Crisis ruined it, didn't they? When they
Right.
took over.
I know a bit about straight edge. I just was wondering, was the straight edge, obviously meat was allowed.
I'm not
Straight
sure. I
edge.
don't know.
It's
Yeah,
being
you
allowed.
could do
Yeah, I
that,
think
It's
you
being
could.
allowed.
It was mainly sex and drugs. wasn't
Sex
it?
and drugs, yeah.
Meat's allowed, right?
Hedonism.
Meat's allowed.
Hedonism, yeah.
Yeah.
That was when it got
Makes
all a bit mental when
Yeah. And then it was
started going on about veganism and all that.
right.
And doing backflips in the mosh pit.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with doing backflips in a mosh pit.
No.
If you can do that,
If you can do it,
yeah.
I mean,
mate,
go for it.
if you've got it flaunted.
No, go for it. Again. I've done it twice.
Was it? Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Should we play the
Yeah,
record?
yeah. So this is
Backflips in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Esclavo.
Panama Canal.
Can't remember how to
Backflips
pronounce
in the
it.
mosh pit by Panama
Nunca
Canal.
estada.
Hit it.
Nunca es tarde, 2019, we are back!
Brilliant stuff, man. That was wicked. That was actually amazing.
That was
Yeah.
wicked,
We
Jake.
wish to
I
get
really
the
enjoyed it.
punchlines. I
Sure.
mean, that's not even 2 minutes.
But that had everything you need. It was fast. It was furious. Good drum
Brilliant.
sound.
I really
Good
liked
bass.
it.
That bass sound was good too.
the straight edge coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that metallic sound clinking against the wall.
It's because there's no meat in the studio. You can really hear that.
The,
As an engineer, I can really just believe me.
Yeah.
Totally.
But that's good. And thanks for another bit of interesting insight
No, you're
into
welcome.
the global.
Sorry for some of the pronunciation. But,
Well, you know.
I try. Yeah, we should have started.
Yeah.
We just thought we didn't have any time.
If we were a proper like radio show, then yeah, we should have done that. You're right. But
people do this daily as well, don't they? And
Yeah.
they've got all these things.
Every morning sometimes.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why you need a producer,
Producer.
researchers, and like. You know.
But that's brilliant. So guys, you're good.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Still, still good.
Yeah. So obviously now, like, you know, it's dedicate all the time to you guys. So thanks so much for coming down.
Thank God.
First and
Thank you.
foremost, pretty nice to see you again. It was about almost 2 years ago when you played for us.
Was it that
Exploding
long?
Head Sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, because I suppose with
Oh, we
the
lost
live
it.
tracks on the
2019.
EP, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
Well, we haven't done anything for a year for a start,
Yeah.
so it's been over a year since our last show.
So you actually
March.
like peaked with us, really.
Yeah,
It's
we
all
did.
been downhill since
Did you?
then.
I'm trying to, did you play on the same bill with Italian 90? Was that the
Yeah,
Yeah, we did,
Yeah,
yeah.
They
And
headlined.
then,
They headlined that night. Yeah.
No, they didn't actually headline.
Didn't
these
they?
things.
They were
Sorry
above
to-
us. We were
Don't want to
first.
correct you though. No, they didn't. They
Please
should-
correct
they
me.
should- in a way, they should have actually
Oh, it was
headlined, but-
Punching
They were in the
Swans,
middle.
wasn't
Punching
it?
Punching
Swans.
Swans, that's the one, yeah.
Oh fucking
They
hell!
were-
Yeah.
they were
Which is
all-
good. Yeah,
They were
That was a
fucking
good night.
Quality.
That was a
Punching
heavy,
Swans
that
were
was a heavy
amazing.
night, man.
That was a
Yeah,
ridiculous
like-
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good lineup. Yeah, and Italian 90,
Do it
they were,
again.
they were the buzz was kicking around for those guys.
Yeah.
Just
It is.
sort
It
of
is, I
stuff.
think.
Yeah, it is.
I think they're great. man.
Yeah,
They've got a really good image as well.
yeah. I mean, we're noticing like a couple of bands have already sort of started announcing they've split up. So quite a few couple of bands that we've done sessions with. You sort of wonder if
Oh, who's
it's
that?
locked. So Guru, did you know Guru? They
No.
split
Oh,
up.
I recognise the name.
Yeah, yeah.
Brighton band.
Yeah,
they were
Brian
really
Band, and I'm Gay Girl,
good. Gay girl.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
and probably maybe more. I don't know, but I guess the lockdown has kind of caused that. But not for you guys.
Not for us, we're still here.
Yeah.
Broken back and arm later.
I know. So this is killer. So this is mental. So
He fell from 50 foot.
yeah.
Every
Onto
time,
his
no
head. Bounced
bullshit.
onto
Every
his
time
arm.
someone tells this story, it gets higher and higher. Someone's like, I heard you felt like 75 foot last week." It's like, no, one, it wasn't last week. It was 9 months ago. And it was 20 foot.
20 foot, it's still quite high.
It's
20
fine.
foot is a height, man.
Right.
Like,
It's
yeah.
it's,
yeah,
it
you
is a
fell
height.
just like
So how's that for a bit?
yeah.
How's that for a bit? I got a cool scar.
Yeah,
though.
we should get a proper photo and show it.
It looks
on
like
the
a
Instagram
dragon.
Stories.
It does look like a
Yeah, it
dragon.
looks like a little dragon,
Or a centipede.
But you're back.
Or a
work-
centipede.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
depending on how you see me.
Yeah.
But you're back working and you're alright and you're playing. and you're
As, I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
like as of like end of last year, I was fine. It's all good.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
So it happened before lockdown.
it kind
So
of
it
like
happened before lockdown.
coincided with the end of the first lockdown, which was annoying.
Right.
So enforced loads of time off, and then more enforced loads of time off.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's fine. It made me get used to having loads of time off, and I now love having time off.
No,
And
it's
I don't
great.
really want to go
I
back to
mean,
work.
no.
So,
If you could be paid to do nothing, that would be great. Wouldn't it?
I mean, essentially that's what furlough is, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so you're all good and you're playing and you're fine. And
yeah,
like,
back rehearsing. It's all good.
And you guys have you've obviously done. So you've stuff to cut. We can chat about later. But obviously you've got a couple of singles planned. You've done a video.
We've got
that's
loads
good.
planned. Yeah, got
Yeah,
video
you've got gigs lined up.
done.
Festivals.
Yeah, I mean the
whole
video.
shebang.
Love to talk a lot about the video, and we haven't released it yet, but like a lot of love for everyone that sort of like made it. Like our mates Benny and Tom came up with it. It's like the beginning of the first lockdown.
Yeah,
They
it
came
was
up with
back
this
then,
like everyone's had like that. When that initial lockdown thing came in, everyone was like panicking. Oh, we've got nothing
Yeah.
to do, and they came to us and they're like, we really want to make a video. Let's make a video for you guys. And we're like, okay, cool. I mean, they came to us and they were like, let's do
So
this.
did they make you their mates before? Were they?
Oh yeah. We've been mates with them for like years and years and
Yeah.
years and years. And they're like Benny works as a art director and Tom's an editor, so they work in the industry anyway. But they wanted to make their own thing, and then it just sort of went on. It's like almost a year later, after like lots of like mad nights of like coming up with loads of ridiculous ideas. We sort of came up with this. They came up with this idea of like it being this kind of like mad trip. It was supposed to be like a house party thing, but then obviously you can't do that because of lockdown. But then, so we sort of did it in Blondies, and like Benny made loads of these crazy puppets, and Tom had these really good ideas about how to make it look really trippy, and they all like roped in lots of like friends and acquaintances, and it all sort of ended up with like Tom got his mate in to film it on film, so like it's like that 35mm film.
Right, okay.
That's probably it's probably like 16 minutes. I don't know nothing about film. Anyway, on a camera with film in it,
Yeah.
looks great.
So it's funny if it was an old rolling camera.
No, I was like, hey,
It was shot
look,
for
hey, let's not pretend that any of us know what we're talking about.
No.
I don't know what I'm talking
Sounds
about.
great, though, mate.
It sounds great. And then Rob from Ratman Records, our guy,
Yeah.
he was the lead man and was incredible.
As in the act.
He was
Yeah, I felt a bit bad about that,
he was
'cause,
the artiste.
I sold it to
Like-
him as a bit of a.
We were kind of like, we were almost like, I mean, it's nothing to do with us. It's all about
No.
Rob and those guys.
Well,
It's like we're
I
just the
said
band in
I
the
didn't know.
background.
Like Jack was made like his friends. I'm friends with him as well, but Jack's like much closer with him. We're doing this video. We all picked Rob because he runs the label and
He's
he's the perfect guy to do it.
Cool looking geezer.
And so I messaged him and he was like, oh, hopefully there's no acting involved or anything. I was like, nah, nothing like that, mate. It'd be, it'd be. And it turned out of like
It's
2
all acting.
full solid
And
days
2 full
filming
days of
Rob
acting.
acting. And he smashed it.
He
So,
absolutely smashed
heads
it.
up to him.
He's a man of many talents.
He's done
He's a
an
man.
So it
amazing
didn't,
job.
didn't
Yeah.
strike me as someone would shy
He is
away from something like
A
that.
dark horse of a man.
Mate, when
Yeah,
he
he
came into the
secretly
show,
loves it, mate. He's
He was
very good.
amazing.
And he's listening now. He's
Yeah.
He's watching right there, like,
I think
right
he's
there.
got his
Look
own
at him.
radio
Right there,
show,
look
like,
at
He
him.
was like, he's just the way he just took over the mic. He was just holding it and just talking. It's like, isn't that?
Yeah, who do you think you are?
So yeah, so the video is they've made the video.
Yeah,
so I guess
so got that.
when you do something like this, it really makes you think like how much effort is put in.
Oh man, we were at the end of it. We were just like, this is incredible. We've done fuck all. Like we just turned up and like sat about, did some bits. Everyone else did so much work,
Yeah.
and like they all did it just for the love of it, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. Like we couldn't be more grateful.
Brilliant.
And then so that hopefully will be coming out.
And Blondies. So obviously
Oh
Blondies
fucking hell,
as well.
Blondies, yeah. Like
And they
Blondies,
were
like
in. They were in the video as well.
they're in the
Verity's
video.
it.
Verity's in it.
Yeah, Verity's in it.
And then
And Charmaine. They were both. Of them were
Charmaine did it,
great.
and Verity was one of the puppeteers, and then
Yeah.
Charmaine was like playing the sort of like
And Verity was behind the bar as well.
yeah, behind the bar and stuff. It's great. And then they were like really helpful on the day and just like loved it and just like really wanted to be a part of it. It was
Yeah.
great. Really fun day.
Great. So when's the video going to be out then?
Well, we haven't got an actual date, but Rob's organised like a rap run evening
Great.
on the 24th, I think it is, of June.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Blondie. So I think,
Expecting the invite.
well, yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. I think it's going to be Business Dudes, us, and Fatberg.
I believe.
Yeah, which would be-
It's going to be a little single.
Cracking on it.
Single
Yeah.
launch.
Trinity, yeah.
And that'll be. I think that'll be the launch of the split that we're doing with Business Dudes.
So you're going to split with Business Days?
Yeah, split
that
EP.
song's on it.
Yeah. So then Illegal Plants, which is the track that we've done it
Yeah.
in on the video, will be that. So I think we'll probably release the single and the video maybe a few weeks before
Yeah.
that show. So either end of May, early June. We haven't sorted it out yet, but
Great.
expect big
And it'll
things.
now be out on a 7-inch vinyl.
As well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On Rap Run.
That will be the single.
So,
yeah, on Rap
so it's
Run
a
as
physical
well, yeah.
release on vinyl?
It is a
as
physical
well,
release, so the
or-
video will be out a few weeks before, and then it'll be a physical release, and then that night will be the launch of that release. And we're hoping the records will be there in time for that night.
Yes,
They should
that's
be.
always great.
Yeah.
That'd be
We
great.
don't know. There's been delays and bits.
Who knows?
I suppose so. We did an external sessions with memes. Are there memes?
Yeah.
I love memes.
brilliant.
Yeah, memes were on our.
You played the memes, didn't
no,
you?
they.
Yeah,
It was our
yeah.
single launch, our EP launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memes came down and played.
Yeah.
Fucking love
They're good
memes.
guys, aren't they? Is it John?
They're like one of my favourite bands, man.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
fucking
it is, yeah.
incredible.
Good guy, memes. They're a big fan of Zorg, actually. Zorg was it the first band I ever interviewed?
Yeah.
Was it?
Band interviews was memes.
No.
Memes are great.
That's
I've got so
organis-
many good so took so many good photos of like memes playing. They're such a good cool band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the geezer with his like massive Mac, just like playing the bass with his back to the crowd, just like
the other one. He
vibing.
just doesn't say anything, does he?
He's
really
so cool.
Do you know
man.
he's won a BAFTA?
Fuck
Or-
off.
Yeah, he is actually a
What?
serious
How do you know that?
musician. Because I had a
Really?
chat with them. Yeah, they were good guys. I had a chat with them. When Zork went down to interview them, they were
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
at the Social.
Oh yeah.
They were like, come down. Like, you know, but he won a BAFTA. He does all the sound for CSI, or did all the sound for
No
CSI.
way,
So
man.
you know, like,
What, the
weird
bass
little-
player?
Yeah, you know, like the weird little sounds.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah, yeah.
remember- I
What's he won, like a
watched it,
sound
but it was just-
design?
Yeah,
BAFTA?
basically. Yeah, he's got a BAFTA.
Fucking hell, man, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible.
They're,
You just thought he was just like.
it's
sort of
mad.
just
They're
came
they're
in.
like such a good band. I remember when they came down for that weekend to play with us, and then they played like the next night at like, what's that? The Blue something in Shoreditch.
The Old Blue Lights.
Oh, Blue Lost. That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I told you, I forget things.
Just
Did they
lockdown,
play that
mate.
with
What
us
was
as
that?
well?
Whatever. Yeah, no, but that was the day after, and I was just like, you go down. It's like, yeah, I'll go down and see him. And it's like, where the fuck is everyone? These guys are fucking
Yeah,
incredible.
that's the amazing thing with these because
Like-
they're getting like
They get loads of like good. They get loads of good play on Radio 6 as well, and then you
People
go to
really
such
love
shows.
them, like the industry loves them, and they
Yeah,
are really great.
they're
They're a good
fucking
band.
amazing.
And they are.
Yeah.
The lyrics, they're great little.
Well, hopefully, they were going to hook us up with a show
In Glasgow.
in
That'd be
Glasgow. They came and played our EP launch, which was about 4 weeks before lockdown. They
Yeah,
were
like
like,
February
come up to Glasgow,
20,
yeah, in a couple of months.
Yeah,
And then we
that'd
went
be
into
fun.
lockdown, so we haven't been able to see those
So,
guys.
so the funny thing is, what happened with Memes was I got a friend called American Rob. I'm going to actually start to get. He's a blogger in the States. So I'm going to get. He used to do it when I used to do the show. He used to do like send me a bands, and he reviewed Memes like in America. So he played blah blah blah, and I heard it, thought it was great. So I played it on the show, and then my mate Lawan, he owns a record label called Six Ton to Chair Records, where they do limited vinyl releases and screen prints. He listened to the show. Because what he does is he just, if he likes a song, he'll approach the band and just release it as a single. So he loved blah blah blah. He then approached Memes on the back of that and said, "Can I do a single?" They said, "Yeah." He then told me, and I was like, "Oh, we should try and get Memes down for Exploding Heads and turn it into a single launch." And then fucking the vinyls didn't turn up.
All the faces.
Always
Yeah.
the way. It's always the vinyl distributor,
So
isn't it?
because they were being screen printed in Belgium, and they came over. It was a real shame, but yeah, I got this cool. Lauren sent me one of those. Great, so I've got this like limited edition screen print thing. But yeah, they are a great band. They are a
I
great
love
band.
those guys
Good
so
lads.
much.
Good lads.
So look, should we play some tunes?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
So what's the what?
What we going for?
We spent ages agonising over this.
Are we going onto our playlist?
Yeah,
are we?
Exactly.
Okay.
Tell us what you want.
Well, we
start
put
with?
it in an order actually.
Oh, did you?
I can't remember.
We spent ages trying to get it in the right
Was that
order as
the order?
well. Yeah.
It's not copied over in order, but we
But
can
I
play it
can
off.
get the order up on.
Doesn't have
to-
Spotify.
It doesn't have to
have
be
to
in
be.
order.
Is that the first one?
You got to start it with Rage, haven't you?
Yeah, it was Rage was the first one.
Let's start it with Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, then, start
Is that
with-
right?
Yeah, let's start with this.
I start with Rage because I swear, like before we even were a band, we were going to be a Rage tribute band.
Yeah, that was
So-
weird. With a guy
Svenny.
called Svenny
My mate,
from
my
Iceland.
best mate
Decision
Svenny,
did
who
you
lives in
make that was
Iceland.
gonna
No,
be
basically,
the
me and my mate Svenny, like, he was like, "Oh, I should be in a band." I was like,
Just
"Yeah, I'll
to
get in
say-
touch with my mate
Who was going to
Svenny."
be Zach the Rocker?
No one. We
No
weren't
one.
going to sing.
We were just going to play.
Instrumental man.
Yeah,
like a
instrumental
bass
Rage.
band.
Yeah,
Someone else could get up and
Yeah.
fair enough.
But we start with Calm Like a Bomb.
yeah, calm like a bomb.
It's an absolute belter.
Best Rage tune.
Feel the funk blast. Feel the funk blast. Feel the funk blast. Yo, check it out, I be walking calm like a dog, my evidence fearless. One form with comfortable like I went home from Paris. Like steel from the furnace, I was born landless. This is the native song, born of some partner's scars. Struggle the cities and the cities remain. Same bodies, very hungry, but with different last names. Their vultures rhyming everything, leave nothing but change. Pick a point on the globe, there's some pictures to say. There's a bank, there's a church, or myths and a hearse, or falling alone. A child that it birth, there's a widow, big parent, a rebel to tame, a white-hooded judge, a syringe in a vein. And a rhyme be the rhyme of the unheard. What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? Well, come like a bomb. Come like a bomb.
reads postal bills. There's a strike in the line of cops outside of the mill. There's a right to obey and a right to kill. There's a mass without roofs. There's a prison to fill. There's a country soul that reads postal bills. There's a strike in the line of cops outside of the mill. 'Cause there's a right to obey and there's the right to kill.
It's amazing.
Cool. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine. I mean, we were just banging on about Brad Wilk.
Love it. Brad Wilk, love it.
Brad Wilk fan
Drummer
club.
to drummer.
Right here.
Yeah, drummer to drummer, yeah.
My man, Brad Wilk.
So good.
Yeah.
Just such an amazing groove that he manages to keep.
Yeah.
So
well,
hard playing at that kind of...
Someone's playing with sellotape in the room.
There's work to be done.
It's a
Yeah, there is
skate shop.
work to be
Orders
done.
are coming in, they got to go out.
I'm only doing it for the camera, so it looks like we're
I promise that order's on the way, mate. It's coming.
But no, it's so hard to play at that kind of tempo. Like you said, with that level of like aggression and like, but just the nuances in the playing and like.
Yeah, that's really difficult. I think both loud and quiet,
Yeah.
being able to be that intense and that sort of like groovy is hard. It's really difficult, and he does it really well.
So what?
They're just a great band, I was just going to say. Aren't they? Like every
Such a good
album.
band, yeah.
All of them are
Amazing
sick.
band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, not just him, but that's just me because
Yeah, you're the drummer. Yeah,
I focus on that geezer.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone else can do one.
Well, yeah, whatever. Mate,
Just about the
but you
drum.
said that great. There was that great, which I keep meaning to watch because we had a bit of a rage loving a couple of months ago.
We did.
The video where they were that first album. It was basically a live album, more or less.
Yeah,
Which
so
one?
it was part of
First
it.
one.
It was
Just
part,
Rage Against the
Yeah,
Machine.
yeah.
So it's part of a documentary about the studio, and I always forget what studio it was. But it was a really famous studio in LA. Obviously, like Fleetwood Mac recorded there, and basically Dave Grohl did a series of documentaries based around this studio because he actually bought the recording desk from the main room of the studio.
Is that where Rage did their first album,
So
like all live? And
Ray's recorded
Yeah.
it there,
Yeah.
and they were going to record it as like a studio, proper studio recording.
yeah,
And just like they weren't feeling it, so they basically just invited
All their
loads of
mates in.
mates in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's
I
some
saw
really
this.
good
You've
footage.
seen this doc? You've seen it?
I saw that one episode. I
Yeah,
think.
so
Yeah.
there's really amazing footage of them, and it's literally just set up like a gig. All their mates just sitting on
Sat
the floor,
around them,
and they just recorded the whole album just live.
That's amazing.
It's
So Zach
incredible.
Della Rocha's is there with us, SM58.
Is that where like Nirvana recorded and stuff? Like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
that
so,
in
yeah.
LA. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
that first album does have once you said it, I was like, it does have such a loose
Yeah.
sort of
It's so
feel,
good.
doesn't it?
So
It's
there's
amazing.
Every time you put it on, it's just like, I just
Yeah.
want to listen to it again.
That's like almost
Never get bored.
almost the first band we were ever in would have been a Rage covers band.
Yeah, I know.
with Svenny.
Oh yeah.
I think we should bring it back. I think we should do like a rage.
There's probably like
Shout out to Svenny.
Yeah, big shout out to Svenny living in Iceland. But it was almost like the first thing we ever did was like, let's just be in like a mad rage tribute band.
Yeah, that was the first thing.
Without a singer, just instrumental rage.
Yeah. Would have been great.
It would have been.
Do that.
I think you should. I think we should do like it.
Yeah.
Why not, mate? See what I mean? Life's too short.
Instrumental rage.
Yeah. Great. So obviously, Rage, you're big fans of Rage Against the Machine.
Massive.
Brad Rock's an absolute legend. Yeah.
As are they all.
Yeah, of course.
You are right.
Of course. Now, what else we chat about so much stuff off camera? What's the next tune we're going to play?
Well, the next tune is
tune?
actually Jack probably introduced this one.
Did I?
A band called Brothers Keg.
Oh fucking yeah, Tom.
It's called
Tom
Moorsman. It's a 10-minute tune, but so sit in.
such
But
a
it's
tune.
fucking amazing.
Proper
It's off their
dome.
new album, yeah. Jack knows these lads better than me.
Well, they're like a London local band.
No, Tom is like a mate. I met through my mate Benny. We like worked together doing like set stuff.
Oh,
Who did the video?
Music video.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
All right, Benny. It seems like he's a good guy.
And yeah, these guys are incredible. We've seen them before. They're so good. Like proper like mystical doom.
Oh yeah, with goblins. And,
Yeah, it's amazing.
They're
man.
wicked.
I love this
They're
so much.
amazing.
Hit it.
This is called the Moorsman, right?
Yeah, Moorsmen, whatever.
Moorsmen.
Moorsmen. That's it.
Moorsmen. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ancient sacred stones crack and creak as castles of glacial ice melteth. From their celestial homestead, the three cloaked anchorite barons of the arcane, the brothers Keg, gallop towards the source of terrible screams. White hoofs tearing sodden mud, teeming with surging seas of psychic power. Skeletal forms burn toxic green, vacant eyes lit with everlasting hellfire.
Well, that was an absolute killer record.
Brothers Keg.
Brothers Keg.
Brothers
The Brothers Keg.
Absolutely epic, that.
It was epic. It had everything in it.
The Keg. They are the
Great
Keg.
band. Great
Yeah.
new album. Check it out.
Yeah, and gave you time to go out, get some beers, have a fag as well.
Yeah.
That's all good. So
Sure.
these guys, it's been so long since the last chat. Did you give these guys a bit of an intro before they played?
We did give him a little bit of an
Yeah,
intro.
that's
Yeah. Also, look out in the video. There's a killer Brothers Keg poster
Okay,
in one of the
reference to them.
scenes.
There is.
Yeah, which
Good.
was donated.
There's a bit when Rob's sick. Rob from Rat Run is sick in the loo. Behind him, when he looks in the mirror, is the new album from the Brothers Keg.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So look out
good.
for that.
And then, so you guys, obviously we said you've been busy. We know you got the single and the video coming out.
Yep.
But you've also booked in. So you got a festival lined up. Yeah.
We have End of the Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, really excited about that.
First weekend of September normally.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
And you
right
originally booked for last.
Yeah.
what would it
Yeah,
be,
last year, yeah,
September,
last
If it goes ahead this year, then yeah, great. If not,
just get moved to next year.
we'll just go to next year.
Exactly, mate.
Well,
It's all good, isn't it?
so yeah.
That's great. And playing End of the Road. That's
Yeah,
really
man.
exciting.
Very
yeah,
exciting.
It's going to be incredible.
One of my favourite festivals.
Yeah. And who else is on the bill? Anybody else that you know?
The Pixies are headlining.
Are they really?
Well, as of yet.
As of yet, yeah. See
We'll
whatever
see.
changes.
Yeah.
King Cruel is the other headliner.
Yeah.
Who else you got on there? Warm Dusher, they playing?
Warm Dusher, yeah.
They're playing.
Right.
I can't remember. I mean, I've got a poster at home.
They always have a pretty good.
My mate made me
Yeah,
a,
it's
my
such
mate,
a mixed bag.
good
It's
mixture.
always,
my mate made me a
yeah.
poster where he took us from the bottom of the lineup to the top of the lineup. So it's us and then the Pixies.
Yeah, I
And
like
I've got that on my wall where it's
Should be
like
the other way round.
it's like end of the road 2021. It never happened. Lee Patterson, Pixies. That's right. I'll show that to all my grandkids. That year that we headlined over the Pixies.
We can just tell them this stuff and they'll just believe you.
Of course they
You know
will,
what I
because it
mean?
never actually fucking happened.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
one knows.
Yeah, exactly. No,
We should get some T-shirts made up for that year.
Oh, of course we will. Yeah, don't worry
Some
about it.
fake tour T-shirts.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Yeah, this is good.
And all those,
Good
all those
idea.
fake,
Like
all the
that.
fake millions that we didn't earn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is good. So End of the Way Festival. Then obviously we know we talked earlier that you're playing with Tim.
Playing with Tim as well, really
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
that's Folklore.
Folklore.
And the single launch at Blondies.
24th of
June.
Yeah, and is there any other gigs?
Oh,
There is,
what's
yeah.
that? What's that
We're
Bristol
playing in
one?
August at the Lanes in in Bristol.
Right.
Not Brixton.
Yeah, not Brixton.
Not Brixton.
Yeah,
What about the Bristol one? What's he saying?
yeah, that's in August.
Is it in August?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Good stuff. So you guys are like, you're still working alright. It's like,
Yeah, we don't mess about.
opportunities.
No messing around.
A couple of other singles coming out as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We haven't
A
recorded
bit
them
early
yet.
to talk about them, but they're in the
Yeah.
pipeline.
So singers in the pipeline.
Singers in the
Get out
pipeline.
in the autumn or something.
Yeah.
Dangling
Recording
that.
in the next sort of 4 or 5
Dangling
weeks.
that
Dangling
information.
them, yeah.
Dangling
Like
them away.
scrap metal.
Easy.
Everyone
Ready
wants
to
it.
sell.
Right, yeah. And who are you playing with? Do you know any who you playing with in Bristol? Do you know?
We
any
don't
others?
yet, no.
Don't know.
No.
There was quite a big scene that quite a blossoming
Yeah,
scene.
yeah,
Yeah,
Still
the
is, yeah.
promoters.
Like that.
The
Kind of
promoters
Idols
called-
have kind of fueled it a bit, I think.
Yeah,
Idols.
that's, yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
from there, aren't they?
Yeah, we did some stuff. We went for a spate of having a couple of Bristol bands.
I fueled it, that's wrong.
Yeah, you are, you?
Is it?
You started it.
Do you know
that's
the
what I heard.
Lanes? Do you know the venue, the Lanes?
No.
No, no one ever does. This is the thing, but
Oh, well,
it'd
that
be
holds
great.
well. Fuck yeah, it'd be great, yeah.
It's the Fleece and Firkin, but it's not.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I mean, no
yeah.
one knows most of the places we play, so it doesn't really make any difference.
No. But they had we had so Sands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reaper
they're
Man,
really
Reaper
good.
Man.
Reaper
Reaper
Man, we
Man,
played with
Reaper-
them at...
Yeah,
is it-
Reaper Man.
They're great. Reaper
They
Man.
were really good.
Academy,
Yeah, we put them in it down. Bar called Football FC, which we're getting.
Yeah,
a bit of
yeah,
a-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a busy night when they played. Really, really busy.
Nice.
And
Yeah, no. It was,
who was the guys that played in like suits and then no t-shirts or anything? And
They sound good.
oh yeah, they were
That's
mental.
like a stripper group.
Gork.
Gork, yeah, that
Gork.
was
Yeah,
it.
they were a good Bristol one.
They're
Really.
mad.
Sort of like art
Got a
punk.
saxophone. It's like art
Yeah.
punk kind of stuff.
I got one of my favourite photos from extended sessions is with the Gork guitarist. Just like he went into the crowd and was like swinging his guitar around his head with like his shirt off and a suit. I think he had a suit and
Amazing.
a bare chest. Yeah, no, they were good. But there's a good scene, like down in Bristol.
Yeah, we're excited for that.
Yeah.
And hopefully with memes in Glasgow
Yeah, cool.
at some point when normality.
Whenever they
kicks back
sort it
in.
out, I'm still waiting for them to sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, memes. We're waiting for you
Yeah,
to
they're
sort
good
it
though.
out.
Yeah, no, memes.
Memes, we are waiting
I've
to
always
see
memes
you
have always like
Go on.
they're good guys. Memes, they're good guys. Like
They also
football
promised to take us to the football as well.
did
They did
They
actually.
did
Yeah,
fucking-
they said they'd
yeah,
make
they
a
did.
weekend of it.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
But they'd be good. I'd like to get them down for this.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
maybe we'll go out to Glasgow. Who knows?
Definitely.
Okay.
Go on the
You
piss.
come with us. We've got
Yeah, we'll do
4
all,
seats in the
we'll
car.
do
Well,
all
we
of
did.
it together.
There was chat when with the vinyl thing for Six Tons to share records. There was talk of us going and doing it in France. Like, could we do an Exploding Head sessions? Speak to Laurent, who owns the label,
Like a gig swap
and
thing.
just go and put on a gig somewhere. And just go
Sounds
and do it.
great, man.
Would be a fun thing to do.
Glasgow's such a good place to play gigs.
Yeah,
man.
but this is no, we
Love
think of going to
Glasgow.
France, doing it in France.
Oh,
where
wicked.
Laurent's from. We did the record.
Nice.
But yeah,
nice.
yeah, but we did talk about it.
I missed that bit.
Yeah, but it's still Glasgow is another thing.
Still
we
talking
could
about
go out and
Glasgow.
do.
Yeah, anyway,
Well-
France, whatever, Glasgow.
Should we play a couple more tunes? Because you've got
Yes.
loads of records.
Yeah.
We'll play for them.
Hit us up.
We got
Rammstein.
Rammstein next. Yeah.
Rammstein.
Oh, Ram.
Du hash.
Du hast.
Needs no introduction, I think.
Du hast mich. 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 Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt und ich hab nichts gesagt. Bis der Tod euch scheide, treuer sein für alle Tage. Nein, nein, willst du bis zum Tod der Scheide sie lieben auch in schlechten Tagen? Nein, nein. Willst du bis der Tod
more heavy records.
Pow.
Yeah.
Michael.
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 That's one of the best shows.
Yeah,
we've been to
I've not
for
heard of these
Yeah,
guys.
one of the
They're
best, my favourite album.
ages.
They're really, really good.
So they were playing, and Rob climbed up and like fell out of the sky.
Rob fell out of the sky.
Yeah, he's
Rob
like,
did, yeah,
he was like
he did,
climbing up all the stuff that Shaq on and then just dropped like a sack of shit in the middle of the show. It was amazing.
Was it
Such
one
a
of
good
those
show.
where just like the crowd just sort of parts? You know those were like.
Oh no!
Thought, who's he killed?
I was just like, who's he flat?
I was seeing when you see people like who are about to stage dive, and you can just tell that like they know
Oh no!
that everyone's going to move out of the way, but they go for it anyway. And then you just see people just like
Such a good show.
they just land flat.
Yeah, it was good. And it's like Milo, who's the singer, is someone that I've known again through my mate Benny.
Yeah.
Same with like Tom.
Yeah.
But I've never seen him play live. I just knew him as someone I worked with. And then like seeing him play live, it was like, wow, oh shit, this is what he does.
They're fucking
This is
amazing.
great. Really good.
Amazing, but amazing album. The whole album was brilliant.
Yeah.
The first record that come out, and the guitarist. I wanted to play. We wanted to put some Black Shape on here as
Yeah,
well,
on Spotify.
but yeah, we didn't have anything to send you. But they're another amazing band.
The album's
Black
incredible.
Shape,
Yeah.
Black Shape
It's
are
called
wicked.
London, right? The album.
Yeah, they had an album called London. It's 45 minutes long, one track about London, and it is brilliant.
Now,
Yeah.
45
There you go, that's
now,
epic.
this is interesting because weren't we having a conversation
Yeah.
about the longest
Concept album,
about
isn't
the
it?
longest
Amazing.
record? So one record is 45 minutes.
Longest song.
Sleep, hold it. Sleep, Dope Smokers,
Longest
an hour
song.
and 3 minutes.
Because Swans
One
have got a
song.
song on the sea,
Yeah.
which is 30 minutes
Yeah.
long.
Sleep, mate. Sleep's an hour and 3 minutes, one song. Dope Smoker.
How many choruses and verses?
Top trumps.
How many choruses and verses? is there?
Probably fucking loads.
64.
Longest.
It's incredible. They got dropped from their label after writing that, just because there was nothing to
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, what is
and then they reformed like 15 years later, and it's brilliant.
We read.
Yeah.
We read on. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Where's the radio? Where's the fucking radio edit, man?
Yeah, exactly. We don't do radio for that. But we don't do radio edits on this radio show.
No,
I mean, like, tracks an hour, 7 minutes. But I mean, 1 hour, 7 minutes, whatever. Might have been.
Might have been a bit of a push.
to duck it down and talk over
We were
it.
getting upset.
Yeah.
You're getting upset every 9 minutes.
So what tunes? What have we got then? So what have we got
Next, we got
What we're going to do a little trio,
a couple
aren't we?
tunes? Or?
Oh, we're going straight into the new streets, mate.
Okay.
Brand new one, yeah. Who's got the bag?
We're all going to see him. Let's bring it up.
First in the room, thirsting from noon, herbalist fumes, words me balloon, curse off the Zoom, bursting we boom, first in the room, 21st of June. Who's got the bag? Who's got the bag? Food in the back pocket. I'm here to boo Babylon. Let's be having their boondocks back. You have to do what you can. Tooting the Boris. Smoking on the Rishi. Shooting with my hand cocked. Go back to doing what slaps. It's a matter of duty, damn. Fuck the jukebox in the caf. Good God, who's got the bag? The herds of the goons. The blur of perfume. Reverse up the tune. Birded off too soon. Schmurder is loose. Perch for the views. The chirping and crooning now. The burden and blues. The verses of music. The dirty-dee-doo. Birkin bag Gucci or dirty rank shoes. Werewolf to the moon, first in the room. Nurse me all Tuesday, 21st of June. Who's got the bag? Who's got the bag? You have to do what you can. Been in the lab too long, man. I'd have it to do wop jazz. Who's got the bag? Tooting on the Boris, smoking on the Rishi, shooting with my hand cocked. Got the bag. 21st of June.
drinking and lusting and his hunger for power became known to more and more people, the demands to do something about this outrageous man became louder and louder.
Just gotta go, declared his enemies. But the ladies beg, don't you try to do it, please. Now this Rasputin had lots of hidden charms. So he was a bruise, they just fell into his arms. And one night, some man of higher standing set a trap, they're not to blame. Come to visit us, they kept demanding, and he really came. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They put some poison into his wine. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. He drank it all and said, I'll be fine. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They didn't quit, they wanted his head. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. And so they shot him till he was dead. Oh, those Russians.
Nice little tree.
Hello again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. So what was that? That was, you know, a bit of a journey.
That was a journey, wasn't it?
Rasputin,
Yeah,
Boney
mate.
M, followed by Pharaoh Overlord,
Yeah.
and the name of it I can't remember.
We had a good chat about learning Rasputin at school.
We were, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like I love that tune, and then I was like, oh, I remember like how random is it that like schools decide to teach you about this one mad dude that was like unkillable,
Yeah.
sort of a bit smelly.
Legends.
Yeah.
Smelly little
We're not
legend,
going to
yeah.
teach you about like important stuff. We're just going to teach you about this sort of big smelly Russian legend.
Yeah. And I think we were saying there's a Hammer horror film, isn't there?
I haven't seen it, but yeah,
Rasputin the Mad Monk.
yeah, that sounds good.
I've seen sort of footage and it's sort of good Harold Homer sort of like strangling something. You know, he's got but there might be a version of it with both the ends.
Well, just like if you Google it, it's like, oh yeah, he's this kind of guy, blah blah blah, and then also at the end of it, he used to like keep bits of food in his beard and didn't wash much. I'm like, okay, cool, that is the Wikipedia entry of Rasputin.
Is it really?
It's like, yeah, we shot him, he didn't die. We poisoned him, he didn't die. We chucked him in the river, he didn't die. And then he sort of like died of.
Everyone has their kryptonite.
It's like, he just didn't like the cold.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
exactly.
shit, yeah.
If they'd have known that, then they wrong. So moving away from Rasputin and lots of bearded people. Yeah.
Moving on to other people.
Yeah, like Rob.
Rob,
The
yeah.
Rasputin of,
Big bearded man.
And the
Business Dudes.
split EP that we've got coming out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've done a split EP with Business Dudes, 2 tracks each. We did Illegal Plants and what's the other one called?
I actually can never remember the name of the other one.
It's not important information.
Business Dudes did. It's not important information.
Illegal Plants is the one.
What's important is that we're playing 2 tracks tonight, which are exclusive.
First time they're not released yet.
No one else aside from us.
Hey, oh, wait.
Exclusive.
That's it.
Yeah. For later. Anyway, we don't know.
Which one's on there first? Business Dudes. Oh, right, okay, sorry. No, but we did the drum roll, you know. Oh, we'll do it again, that's the teaser.
Our track is Illegal Plants, which is the track we did the video to, and it is going to be the single from our side. And Mike.
And Mike is Business Dudes. It's coming out on Split 7, and the artwork is incredible. It's done by a guy called Mark Spellman.
So good. Like,
It's really, really good.
Incredible artwork.
I'm not going to say any more, actually.
I mean, but he sent over what, like 5 different.
He sent over loads. The best ones was Business Dudes on Cox.
All incredible. All of them were incredible.
Yeah, they were all
we had like such a I think it took like 3 or 4 weeks for us all to come to agreement of which one we thought was the best. But they were like, he sent over so many.
Yeah, he done a great job.
Like, Mark Spillman was incredible. Anyway, so yeah, Illegal Plants, Mike.
Split 7.
Coming
out on Rap
Of course.
On 7
As
inch.
always.
On a 7-inch.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Here, wait, drum roll.
So we're going to play 2 together back to back.
Yeah. So
We'll play the exclusive for
Business Dudes first, right? And then us afterwards.
Ready?
I threw my arms around you and you hit the floor. Threw my arms around you, I don't know much more. Lying there bleeding, my hand on your face. Lying there screaming, dazed by the chase, Mike. You were fucking scary.
find yourself rolling down the street. Blood in your arms, blood in your back, blood in your hands, blood in your neck. Why is the sheet and sweat out? Cut off your feet, run around naked. I can still smell your breath telling you to breathe. The bedrock scent of death makes me want to heave. Me talking slow, you talking fast, hoping you were gonna last. I can't see your pupils, 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 I can't see your pupils. Where's that fucking ambulance spray?
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Talking about how great
I don't know.
Lee Patterson single is.
That was it. World exclusive, not out yet.
Oh, how banging was that track? Those guys are really cool. I'd love to know who that band was.
This is why I got into this stuff, just for these.
The exclusive, yeah, it's just the glitzy lifestyle.
It was a world premiere.
Yeah. So that was fantastic. So good to hear both of them.
Yeah, Mike and the Legal Plant.
They need to go out and I've got it on tape for the next being released.
No.
That's being released, and that is June the 25th.
Well,
4th.
With the gig is June 24th.
The release will be.
That is supposed to be release night. It is release day. If they turn up, they'll be available from that day.
And it's going to be you guys,
Business Blues, and
Fatberg are going to be on there,
yeah.
Represent the label. 3 days after lockdown lifted.
I mean, I don't know what else you've got planned, but if you're not going to be there, what's your fucking problem?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Don't do Thursdays, mate.
I don't. What do you mean? Xbox is not on.
No, it used to be on.
It used to be on like 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know that. Anyway, that sounds great. So look, obviously it's been a real pleasure having down. Really nice to come down.
Thank you.
It's been lovely to see you, boys.
Killer soundtrack, really good chat. I'm still sort of in shock about your accident, like the fact that you know.
Tell me about it, mate.
It's amazing.
I'm alive.
Yeah, and you can come in and everything else, and you got the video. So looking forward, you're going to show us the videos.
I'm going to show you in a minute. Yeah.
Loads of videos of all kinds of different things.
And then usually it gets to, if anyone else getting any exciting stuff, is any sort of physical stuff to buy or?
No, we've done the cassettes.
Cassettes are all done. Like,
We've done the t-shirts now, I think, as well.
there's nothing. All you've got to do is wait
for
the
new
next
bits.
stuff.
Which will be the Lee Patterson
And the Business Dude Split EP.
and also the Red Rubber Gloves.
And the Red Rubber Gloves.
Well, the Red Rubber Gloves, you know, maybe they're a one-off, but
Yeah.
Once Org's done with them, I mean, I don't know if he'd want them after he's done with them.
what's he going to do with them?
That's kind of grimy. You know what I mean?
We'll have to ask you. And then just to remind me, as well, the name Lee Patterson, it came from a jacket, didn't it?
No.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Sort of.
We've had this
No.
conversation before.
Let me get a
It did
picture
come-
up.
No. Well, it did.
It did,
It did come from a jacket.
didn't.
I mean, no,
It
it
did.
did.
Yeah, it did.
No, it did.
Basically, we know whether it did or not, guys.
No, it
So,
fucking
like,
did.
it's your
It didn't. Yeah, but it was a long time ago, man. Like, give us a fucking break. We not long after we were living together, we were just sat fucking about on a Sunday watching shit telly, and he's like, comes in, he's like, oh, bro.
That's the one.
He's like, no, but he's like,
Nah, but it came up.
He's like, he comes in, I'm watching telly, he comes in, he like sidles up next to me, he's like, what, bro? I'm like, alright.
Wasn't quite that.
What's wrong with you? Can't get, like, it's like personal space, geezer. Anyway, he's like, I want to buy a Lee denim jacket. I'm like, alright, let's have a look. So we're going through eBay, we're going through, no, rubbish, lame, rubbish. Who's this geezer? And it's like a signed picture of Lee Patterson. We're like, this guy's fucking cool. This guy's quality. It's like the Lust for Life, like Iggy Pop style. It's like, yeah, quality. This guy's wicked. And it's like, I tell you what, geezer, if we ever have a band, we'll call it Lee Patterson. Yeah. Fast forward 3 years later, Lee Patterson.
World exclusive.
Year and a half. Okay.
90 metres, he fell. 90 metres.
75 foot. 75 foot. I haven't been right since. It's sort of a bit distorted. Woo.
I just thought it was Jack's mum's milkman. So I thought that was a great name.
My mum's milkman is called Lee Patterson, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. Is it clipping? Clipping quality. So this band, I only found about them recently. Hip hop guys wrote 2 albums all about horror films and horror music. Right, I fucking love it. It's great.
Favourite horror movie?
What was the last?
Favourite horror movie? I hate horror movies. No, they're scary. Yeah, I don't like horror movies, but I like horror music.
I like talking about horror movies, but I think I was scared to watch them. I've never seen them.
I don't like being scared, but I like being scared. Yeah.
The last tune is by a band called Ball from Sweden, and they're brilliant.
Which you found.
Yeah,
You found,
I did
but
find
you found like totally random.
I can't remember where I found
Let's
them.
not
They're
like
not big
slide
either.
over the fact that you found this band out of nowhere on
I did.
Facebook. You found them out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're fantastic. Enjoy.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you for having us. Yeah, thank you very much. Take care.
Visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned.
The hook gon' be what it is, the hands off. The retribution for what you took from the man. Got blood on the rust, God bless the red earth. The dead man walks the tongue bridge, a bridge, the time space, the boot, the concrete, the project undone. They juke it, made you look, you can't see it. The mob built the walls, the streets, it bleeds sweet syrup, the bees love it. They coming on a swarm and they raining on your college ass disco. Get your collar turned up in your freshest attire. Get your bitch womb ready, cause this baby gon' be fire. It's not a dream, it's a memory. Mammary glands heavy in the sky, blacked out already. Stop screaming, the flames ain't shit to a demon. Say the name.
Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned.
The hook gon' be the last thing she remember, the fast fast lane in December, often drift when she drive. College girl looking for the love, learned about it in a book, but she always kept the gloves on. So when the skin touch, shit, head rush. Red blush, lipstick, she just crush a lot. Every pun pales in comparison, a joke to a jester. She inundated with dick, thick, and becoming conservative in her fucking and nervous that she would rush him, but murder wasn't discussing. The further she learned to trust him, the merger of love and lust, and she serving it all up just cause he hold her when he was bust. Until 9 months later with a stomach full of devil, baby, she started to think it's time to pump the brakes, but that train left the station with the great migration. Bloody tracks left right by the drain. Say the name.
Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned.
Can you say it again? Can you say it again? Can you look into the mirror and then say it again? Can you say it again? Can you say it again? Can you say the name? Say the name. Say it. The hook gon' be the coldest pimp slap. Coat rack for man's skin. Let it air dry. Swiss cheese, the brother already half dead. Brain leaking out a hole in his forehead. Lobotomies like pills, get 'em for cheap. The party line crack kills, they trying to see. But this one more a hairline fracture. Leave the face painted a mask for the hereafter. After the smoke clears and the highs come down, and the halogen hallucinations don't make a sound. Just a bunch of scared junkies not making the call, and a Guernica and blood on the wall. Say the name.
Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned.